Yo, what's up everybody, my name is AJ and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 FiveM with Major League Roleplay. And guys, here we are back at it again with another banger of an investigation. Today guys, we're going to be investigating something pretty unique. So get this, two guys were actually on a baseball field playing baseball in South Los Santos, and one of them decided to go get their water filled from a water dispenser nearby. So they go to the water dispenser, they get their water, they come back, they take a drink of it, and then they start playing baseball again, and that's when the guy who drank the water ends up going crazy. And so we're going to investigate what happened. Why did he go crazy? Why did he start getting all angry, start getting all excited, wanted to whack his friend? It just all made no sense. But in this video, you're going to find out why. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you guys do, then do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you guys have not yet. And let's get into the video guys and enjoy. Thanks guys. There are two people playing baseball at the baseball field back of the park at 9081. One of them started acting crazy chasing his friend. Y'all should get someone here quick. Okay. 1 out of 12, I'll be en route that way. $62, you said you're en route too? I want code 3 because someone's being chased. 10-4, I'm responding code 3 just in case this guy's about to get assaulted. When 12 is gonna be 1023. Be advised, I see two vehicles in the lot. I'm gonna go down the alleyway if you want to continue down the street. Oh, I see two people. Yep,
Officer, this way.
I see them both. Yep, they're on the field. 9084. I see them. Is that them?
That's them.
1 on 12. 10-4. I see that. Put down the baseball bat. Hey, put it down, man.
Stop.
Put it down.
Come
Stop, man.
Come here, man.
Stop. You're gonna get tasered. You get taser.
Don't you even hit him.
Come here, Bill.
Taser, dumbass.
Come here, Bill.
Stay on the ground, man. Stay on the ground.
Don't move.
Do you need more units out that way?
Negative. The other unit can go look after the victim. You got him handcuffed?
Yep.
Awesome. Alright. If you want to take him back to the cruiser, we'll
You okay?
Are you
What's your
okay?
name, bud? What are you doing?
Thank you, old man, as well. You want to call that in?
What happened?
Well,
You need medical attention, man? You alright?
No, I'm good. Just
good?
not
You're
used to cardio. That's all.
You want to have a seat somewhere real quick so you can sit down and relax?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. We can come over here. Hey, Day, you want to speak to the guy here? This yellow shirt guy? And I'll go speak to the guy in the white shirt?
Yes.
Got it. Howdy, man. How you doing?
I'm alright. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, man. My name is Chief Patel with the Los Santos Police Department, okay? I just want to quickly ask you real quick, what's your first and last name?
My name is Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson? Okay, bear with me for 1 second. 1 on 12, we're going to be code 4 here. 9028, I'm going to be speaking to the witness. Are you the witness, right?
Yeah, I'm the guy that called in.
Alright, man. Good thing you called because that was going to get nasty real quick. I'm glad we were able to stop everything here. Okay, man. What was going on back here? Well, I guess they were playing baseball over here and somehow did they end up in some kind of conflict? What was going on over here, man?
Yeah, I was just chilling out here in the park, and I was just chilling over here, just watching him play, and then he ended up turning on him, chasing on him. I have no idea what made him do it. Maybe he just snapped.
Who, the guy in the green sweater?
Yeah, he just took off running after his friend. He was over there batting, and guy in the yellow shirt over there on my right, he was pitching, and he just started running at him at the plate.
Delta 84, could we get County EMS down here for a prong removal, please? To Postal 9084.
Okay, did you, was he threatening, making any kind of threats to him by the time when everything was going on?
I went up to him before y'all got here. I said, "Hey, well, why are you doing this?" And he just kept saying, "I need to hit him. I need to hit him."
Okay, okay. So this was some kind of planned assault. Do you know if maybe it was out of... I mean, do you know if those guys are friends, or do you not know them at all?
They look like friends. That didn't look like playing. They were over there having a good time, buddy, just playing baseball in the park. And then he just snapped and just took off after him. It's like his mood changed all of a sudden. Went from being friendly to mad.
Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson, and you don't know any of these two guys, right? The guy in the yellow shirt and the guy in the green sweater, for that matter? You don't know any of them?
No, I don't know him. I'm just out here hanging in the park myself.
I see. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. And no physical contact was made at the time, right? You didn't see him getting physically actually swung with the bat at that time, or nobody made physical contact with each other at the time?
As far as I saw, I didn't see any physical contact, but there was that period where I was running to y'all's car. It may have been contact there. I didn't see no contact though.
For sure, for sure. Okay. And let's see. And I'm assuming okay, so they were just playing baseball out here. Where were you sitting at the time? Were you sitting on these little benches?
Yeah, I was just sitting over here watching them. That was a good game that they were playing. I was just enjoying watching them sitting over here on the bleachers, and then that craziness went down.
Gotcha. Okay. You want to come over to my vehicle, man, so I can give you something called a copy of an incident report, so we can at least if you ever need to refer back to it, you can at least have some kind of number confirmation to confirm with the police department in case you want to refer back to it at a later date.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
All right, come on over. Let's go. 112. I'm going to be taking the witness to my vehicle to give them an incident report number. Let's go this way. You all good with the suspect over there, 84?
Yeah, 10-4.
Everything good on your end, 62?
62, I'm coming for.
Receive. That looks so beautiful, though. Alright, come on in.
62 to 1 Adam 12. Be advised.
Can you go and get in the front seat?
After the
Yes.
subject drink of his water or whatever he had in his bag, he started to act funny.
10-4, he said... are you talking about the guy in the green sweater, him drinking something, and then that's when he started acting funny?
I'll be honest, this is the first time sitting in the front seat of a cop car.
10-4.
Delta 84, I can...
I see you, man.
That's what this guy is saying, but he said he got his drink from the drink machine.
Do you know if that guy in the green sweater was drinking any kind of alcoholic beverages at the time, or was taking some kind of drugs or anything like that, or was he drinking any kind of drink at all, any kind of beverage?
He was drinking some water. That was about it that I seen.
I see. Okay, because just want to make sure, just in case, maybe if after he started drinking whatever he was drinking. I mean, did you see it was like water, or was it like something else?
He got it from the little water dispenser over there.
All right. 1 out of 12. There's my witness is saying that he got it from the water dispenser, so I'm pretty sure it must be a bottle of water. Not sure what still may have caused it though, in case if there's any kind of chemicals inside of it. If you want to run a PBT on him, 84, you're more than welcome to, but I don't know if we want to proceed with that yet.
Yeah, 10-4. He's not really showing any signs of being intoxicated. He's actually being pretty normal to me right now.
10-4. All right. Bear with me for 1 second, second here, sir. I'm just gonna get something pulled up.
Okay.
He's a felon. Holy shit. Where do you live, Mr. Johnson?
I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Okay.
I sleep out of my car.
Oh, out of your car. Where's your car? Is it in the parking lot behind us?
Yeah, I was that red Buick up there.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. Okay. All right. Do you know, aside from them having a bat, do you know if any one of them had any kind of weapons on them at the time?
I didn't see any weapon besides
You didn't?
bat. I guess at that point, whenever he started swinging, his bat was a weapon. But other than that, no.
Okay, just making sure, just in case if one of them had a gun, they want to pull it out or anything like that. Just want to make sure.
Nothing like that. I didn't see.
Gotcha. All right, cool. 548. 548. Damn. All right. I thought we had 700. All right.
Delta 83, interrupt last 1-1.
80622, I'm literally right here. You can go ahead and show me on scene.
Delta 83, you can need more additionals.
All right, sir. So here
Don't wanna
is
go ahead and
this.
come out here.
If ever you want to refer to whatever happened today, this is a incident report number. Basically, any officer you talk to, you have any questions about today, whatever happened today, you're more than welcome to contact them
Show me out on
and
8101.
contact them about this incident in case you have any questions
Okay.
about it, in case you have any other information that maybe you may not be able to recall from whatever happened today, because everything seemed to be moving in fast parts. So there's that, and I'm also going to write down the number here. Let me just write down the phone number. This is the LSPD phone number. It's you would have to just contact the actual 911 line, but it would then take you to that number. If ever you want to refer to something like that, there's a phone number right there for you to contact LSPD.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Got it, sir. Is there anything else that you can tell me? Anything else you remember? Any other information that would help us further just find out why everything happened the way it did today?
No, man. Like I said, I don't know. He was acting normal, just a normal person playing baseball, and then he just snapped.
I get you. Okay. All right, man.
I'll be honest, it looked like he was on some drugs, but I did not see him take any.
Okay. Okay. Do you know how they arrived here?
I mean, I think that bike up front was that might have been them. I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Johnson. Thank you so much. And is there any way I can get a hold of you in case I have any questions?
Yeah, I got a phone. Let me go ahead and pull it out. Let me get my number.
Got it. Okay.
Show me
All
out
right.
where they'll be on
Thank you
video.
very much, sir. There's that, and you're more than welcome to leave if you'd
Speak
like.
to this time.
I would say for now, if you would like to hang out at the baseball park, I would say just kind of hang out on the outskirts, and then once we're clear from there, you can go ahead and go back in. All right.
Okay, I'll actually be up there at my car. So if you don't have any other questions for me, I'll be waiting up there.
Got it, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Take good care, sir. Hope to meet you on better circumstances.
Oh,
The hell? I don't know why it's doing that. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go speak with them down there. Witness information's pretty much done. We got all what we need. 1 out of 12, I've dismissed a witness from here. I'm gonna come down and check on you guys. Got the suspect down over there.
Delta 83 on scene. Where are you exactly?
Constitutes assault with a deadly weapon. So,
Of the pier.
I mean,
I would say
that
about,
fits this. So,
maybe a few minutes out.
Hey,
Next
gentlemen.
to the
hey,
Hey, Chief.
Where you
Yeah,
can
I
rent
think
the,
it's
jet
definitely
skis
gonna be
at.
assault with the deadly weapon here.
Little jet ski
yeah, I was just
portion.
reading the code. That I was trying to look up
I just don't
like
have it behind
anything that would fit, and
Got
I think that's going to be it because it says even the attempt to do so is enough for this charge.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't think we have like attempted assault right now. So yeah, that's probably your best bet. I was speaking to the witness. Got some information. I guess he said that he saw the water from the water dispenser. So yeah, I don't think maybe he's under the influence of anything. I guess they were just playing baseball out here, and all of a sudden, when the witness went up to the suspect, asked, "Why are you doing this?" He said, "I just need to hit him. I need to hit him." So I don't know why everything broke out of anger. It's kind of strange. Like, it seems like safe enough to assume that this guy is on something, or it could have just been out of anger, maybe too much competition for these folks. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I mean, he said, yeah, that lines up with what suspect's saying. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird that you just drink a sip of water from a sealed container and he just flips out. And I asked if anyone near his this water bottle. He said no. So I don't know.
I see. All right. What we can do then is, I'm gonna. Do you know how they got here by any chance? Did they get here together? Are they friends?
Yeah, they're friends. They've known each other for like about a month or two, or I'm assuming they drove here together.
Yeah,
Didn't we
there's a
see
motorcycle.
we saw a motorcycle and like a four-door out there?
Yeah, the Buick is gonna be the other guys, the Mr.
Gotcha.
Johnsons. Yeah.
I was about to say I can go ask my guy. Since he's clear as well. I did run his information. He's clear.
Got it.
So if you want to just let him go, I think he might have drove himself up here.
For sure. Yeah, I can give him a heads up. If you want to also I can refer him to a incident report number for 549 if you want to jot that down later on for a victim statement day.
549.
But yeah, I'll let him know. I'm just gonna generate mine because mine's 548, so that's what I gave mine, the witness. But I haven't filled it out yet, so I'll let him know that you'll do 549 if you're cool with that.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Awesome. All right, and then Austin,
Yep.
you can just take care of him.
Yep. I'll take him down.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, good job, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
80722. Do I have any available units?
Howdy, sir. How are you?
First and last name for me.
How you doing?
Hey, I was about to say, just run him down real quick. I don't want him by himself while he's trying to 10-15.
Hey, firm, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
for
a
sure, for
Paul,
sure. I'll be with him.
caffeinated.
Hi, sir. My name is Chief Patel. I haven't really got a chance to talk to you. I guess one of my deputies did. What's your first name and last name?
It's gonna be Seth Navarro. The second name's kind of a weird one.
Mr. Navarro. Okay, Mr. Navarro. Good to see you. Hopefully we can meet each other in better circumstances. I'm sorry to hear what happened today. Do you know why he would flip out on you like that?
Listen, my buddy Denzel's a bit of a harmless idiot. I don't really know what would cause him to, give me a week's worth of cardio in about 20 minutes. Dude he's a puppy dog. I don't know what the fuck happened. Went to his sports bag, got some water out of it, took a drink. About 5 minutes later, he was tweaking out on me, saying all this whack shit, and then he was chasing me around the field like a complete rube.
Do you know what's in that water bottle? Do you know where it's at right now?
Well, I would guess water, but clearly fucking not. Here, I can lead you over there. It's right there by the bench.
Yeah, show me on over. I want to take a look at it because that's strange how he would just flip out on you like that. I guess I was speaking to the witness here, and apparently he says you guys were having a good conversation before everything started breaking out.
Can I also get
Yeah, all sorts of dumb shit. The kind of dumb shit you talk about when you're playing baseball at, what is it, 11 p.m.?
Tell me about it. Yeah, in the middle of the night too.
Yeah.
Glad you're okay, man. I'm glad he didn't swing that bat at you. That thing is that'll hurt pretty bad.
No arrest history,
Nah,
minor
I've
traffic
seen him swing. He
history,
can barely hit the
valid
fucking
driver,
ball. I
valid
wasn't that
firearm,
worried.
But no registered firearms. He's clean.
There it is. That one in the green.
Oh, I see that.
It's like a weird blue one. Sports bottle.
Custody.
Let's see.
That don't look like water to me. What the
No,
fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty cloudy. What I
Yeah,
told Delta
I know,
84, you
unless
can keep
it's that,
dropping them down, sir,
you know,
but
Los Santos
I
Reservoir
found that
sort of
water
stuff,
bottle
but
and it looks really
I
cloudy,
wouldn't
so we're
drink it.
gonna run a sample test on it.
I mean, he drank this whole thing when we were driving over here. So the place you could have got it was that reserve over there, the water machine by the rec center.
Yes.
It's just over this way. If I can show you.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. That ain't a neighborhood in a while.
I'm sorry, sir. My apologies. I was listening to the radio. What is it that you're showing me here?
Oh, it's the water machine up here. I was
Water
just noticing
machine.
that.
Okay.
Noticing that Santos graffiti back there.
Yeah, they've been a known gang in this area.
I ain't heard of them in a while. Yeah, it's this one right here, the way below one.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
How you doing, old man?
Rain.
Yeah, it's weird. And the fuck is? Sorry, hold on. If I start screaming, my arm comes off. Be worried about it.
Oh.
There's something stuffed behind you. Hold on. Sorry, just bear with me.
What are you doing over there?
Sorry, I couldn't help but notice this. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Whoops, muscle spasm. Excuse me. Excuse
You're
me.
good. You're good. What's that?
That right there looks like. Oh, geez. I'm not trying to put my fingerprints on that. What the fuck is that? Stuff behind the fucking machine there.
How would you? What is this? Is this? Let me see. Let me pick that up.
Yeah, buddy boy there was shining the flashlight, and I could see little like twinkles off the plastic. Just stuff like just above the reservoir here. You can look behind it.
Let's see. Let me just see what's in this baggie first of all. How do you know about this?
842112. Just be advised, he did. Just,
like I said, I saw behind the fucking machine there. If you just like stand there, the flashlight got on it with the plastic.
Hold on, sir.
And he decided it was a good idea to drink it anyway.
10-4, so he went there and just drank it anyway? He didn't put anything back there or anything like that? He didn't make any mention of that?
Negative.
10-4. Hey, Day, you want to go run this real quick?
Yeah, I can do.
Got it. So how would you happen to know about that?
Dude, are you serious? I fucking saw it. I was shining the flashlight and I could see it reflecting off the thing. It was sticking out of the back of the fucking thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just out there back in the reservoir. There might be more in there.
Let me see.
Yeah, if you look just at the top, just like next to the circuit boards, you can see that shit.
What I'm told, we're gonna have found some looks like some baggies and whatnot.
Now, not to state the obvious, Mr. Patel, but I've lived in Blaine County all my life, and I'm starting to think this area, it might be. Look, we'll see what it comes back as, but
Yeah, most definitely.
I think someone might have been burning the midnight oil, if you know what I mean.
822 Central. You can show that public intoxication call on the beach code 4. Taken care of.
Lift ribbons of plastic. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to make sure this vending machine gets closed. I don't know what all this is.
822 to that
Let
unit.
me see.
That was on scene with me at this call. You're clear to go back.
Looks like some kind of like crystal-like substance. That's interesting. Okay. All right, we'll definitely have to call for. We'll have to see what it comes back to. It's definitely not a safe drinking machine. That's for sure. That's number one.
Yeah, sure, but when has Los Santos code been up to scratch?
Delta 84 to 112. I'm ready to get this guy transported. Is he needed anymore?
Jesus, what a fucking mess.
Negative, sir. I think he was a victim to a possible almost drug overdose. I'm seeing some like crystal-like substance inside the water that he was drinking. So I think he was drinking something with crystal and had no idea about it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, in case if you will just want to let the infirmary, I mean you don't have to take him to the infirmary, just make sure you give him a call after you jail him and let them know to make sure they get that cleared out of his system.
Alright, will do.
Thank you.
62, be advised the tests come back as positive for crystal methamphetamines.
Interesting. 10-4. Thank you for that. So he just when y'all came off there to come over to the baseball court, he just kind of like took a drink nilly-nally like that. That's it. Like he just came here to get a bottle of water just to have it stored, and then all of a sudden that's when you kind of found out he was acting a little strange after he drank something.
Yeah, well, shit. I mean, it was peaking in the hundreds today, and he drank most of his water on the way here on that bike back there. And now we were passing this machine. He stopped for a second, he filled it up, and then we kept going. Probably got about 3 rounds in before he started drinking out of the thing.
Okay, I get you. Now we can't say for sure. I mean, his charges can get disregarded by the judge. At the moment, though, he is going to be going to jail though for almost batting you with that. I have a feeling though, I don't think your friend was in the state that he was. I think he was intoxicated from drinking this stuff. It looks like crystal methamphetamine that was inside. So he could have almost OD'd OD'd himself here.
Crystal meth, holy shit.
Yeah,
that'll do it. All right.
most definitely. Well, I appreciate you finding this, sir. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
You just
sure,
kind of
I
noticed it when we flashed our light on it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. You know, the like plastic kind of gets that weird like streaky thing with the lights on it.
Yeah, I
that
get
sort
you.
of shit.
Okay, I get you. All right.
Now,
All
what
right,
can I say? I'm observing.
I know, most definitely. Here, I'll have to speak to my officer. If you just want to hang tight real quick.
Yeah, I gotta make some phone calls.
Hey, Day. We're gonna
Yes,
have
sir.
to get some kind of county CSI to collect that vending machine because it's got a shitload of crystal in there.
Really?
He was drinking water that got mixed with crystal-like substance.
Wow.
So he was drinking meth water. And here we are. I mean, I wish we knew about this earlier since we didn't have to jail him, but the judge will fix up that, for the future.
Right.
So, yeah, that guy literally got basically poisoned by crystal meth.
Yeah, we probably need to go ahead and get CSI out here. Go ahead and, I guess, shut this machine down.
Most certainly. I got a baggie of the crystal with me right now, so we'll have to... Or sorry about that. I forgot you took that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get some kind of county CSI to come and collect this vending machine and run back where any fingerprints may be on the vending machine and whatnot. I mean, there's probably going to be a shitload of fingerprints, but like people who've reached back there and whatnot and had to open the circuit boards and whatnot.
Right. Okay. Sounds good.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your help, Day.
Absolutely.
Why don't I start a county CSI to 9081 Alta Street to collect a vending machine. It'll be a blue and colored rain vending machine. Had a crystal substance inside of it. Alright, so, I mean, you might ask, did we arrest him too soon? Maybe we did. I didn't really take much of the water dispenser into account, but there's always that thing where the judges will usually drop the charges. They'll usually drop the charges and whatnot.
10-4, it's gonna be Denzel Harrison.
So they'll probably drop the charges on that guy. Now, that guy was a little suspicious, I ain't gonna lie to you. He was giving me that sus kind of vibe, but it's not like we can really take him to jail or anything like that or accuse him. He's kind of innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. So we'll just proceed as normal, and then we'll hopefully have CSI run an investigation on that. They'll get back to us on who definitely put that kind of meth in there, or at least try to run some fingerprints or see what the connection is between having that crystal meth in there, and then we'll see what we can get into otherwise. What item 12, Delta 84, and Tango 62?
Good.
Be advised, Larry Johnson's going to be matching the fingerprints according to County CSI from the circuit board of that vending machine. And according to the undissolved crystals, it's going to weigh out to about amount of 5 grams of meth that was dumped inside the water. If Tango 62 actually disagreed, I'll generate a warrant on him. And also, let's get a unit out to that drug ping on Magellan.
Still 33, I'm already in here.
Received.
802, I'm a little ways out, but I can go out that way as well.
112. Additionally, Larry Johnson is the witness that I spoke to in the white shirt. He was going to be driving a red Buick, so if you see him, definitely look out for him. I don't have his plate number on me right now. Can I get an additional? I believe the alert that came there was going to be regarding a possible bolo subject. He's more than likely going to have a warrant for his arrest, warrant for questioning.
10-4, I was just about to ask you.
10-4. Howdy, Mr. Johnson. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good things. Doing pretty good things. I believe you received our contact to you, correct?
Yeah. I don't check my phone often. I just saw that just now.
I see. How'd you get here?
Oh, I drove.
I see. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just waiting on another officer. And then we'll just got a couple of questions to ask you. I'll bring you to a more enclosed area, if you will, to ask these questions.
Okay, that's fine.
Would you like a cup of coffee or anything like that?
54 will be 23.
If you got coffee, I'll take that.
Okay, I'll brew a coffee for you. Just hang tight, okay? Hey, what's up, 5-4?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. He's gonna have a 99 for questioning. Any sweetener, sugar, anything like that?
Oh, no, it's all right. I'll drink it black.
Here you are. All right, let's go ahead and go to a more. Is that door locked, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, let's come on over here, man.
Alrighty.
Come on in. Okay, have a seat for me. It may be actually a little hard for you to sit down, so if you'd like to stand, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'm cool with standing.
Okay, awesome. All right, Mr. Johnson, before I proceed here, I just want to advise you of your Miranda rights, okay? It's my obligation to advise you of your Miranda rights. At this very moment in time, sir, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and could be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided to you by the state at no cost of yourself. At any point in time, you can decide to exercise these rights. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. 1 out of 12, I'll be 10-6 for interrogation at Mission Road PD. Alright, sir. So, Mr. Johnson, we spoke last, at that alleyway next to the baseball area, correct?
Yeah, I remember that.
And you say you were there primarily you were kind of just hanging about, right?
Yeah, I was just hanging out. Just hanging out in the parking lot.
I don't really have a notepad. Okay, and when we talked about that guy who drank his water and then started acting weird, why do you think he would be acting weird?
I really don't know, man. Like I said, it seemed like he was on some kind of drugs.
Yeah, no doubt about it, he was. Actually, when he drank it to not disclose too much, he was actually drinking what was more so meth, actually. Very much undissolved meth. and he could have almost actually got killed, could have OD'd over it. I'm sure you know just as much as I do. I mean, we've never tried it, but, or at least I'd like to hope we don't try it, but I think you and I both know that eating meth can be a little very, very much dangerous in a human system. Would you agree?
Yeah, I've never eaten meth, but I sure do know how meth can affect you, man. That stuff is not good.
You had it before, would you say?
I'll be honest with you, officer. I'm addicted to meth. I primarily smoke it.
You primarily smoke it? How often do you smoke it, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, as often as I can get my hands on it.
Sorry, I'm just trying
If
to...
I can get my hands on it on a daily basis, if I can afford that, that's how much I do it.
Okay, so now that's where I gotta ask you. So when we were speaking to that individual, or rather when we were speaking to the victim, he was just bringing us to the water dispenser. Have you ever been at that water dispenser before, by any chance?
Yeah, I was actually over there trying to get a drink. I believe there's a drink machine where you can buy drinks out of there. I got
Yeah.
a drink out of there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They do have those. That is exactly what that water dispenser is, and I think to the right of it, I think you remember actually getting a nice E. cola from there, right? Anyways, so sorry about that. My apologies. So anyways, yeah. So yeah, I saw you got an E. cola from there. Now, you got water from that dispenser before? Would you say you ever touched the back of it?
Yeah, I mean I go to that park quite often. I'm pretty sure I've used that water machine at some point.
You've used it, I see. Would you say you ever went back behind it to snoop around for anything?
Uh, I might have used it for storage a time or two
Storage for what?
before. Uh, my clothes. I don't know, just goods.
Why would you put your clothes in a water dispenser? I mean, if you put your clothes in a water dispenser, I mean, you're wearing the same exact thing that I met you the same day on. So if you had some clothes stored in there, I mean, I didn't see any clothes in there.
Well, I mean, the clothes was just an example. You see, before I got a car, I had nowhere to store things. So if I just slept in the park, I put my goods, my wallet.
But you got a pretty big car, my man. I mean, you got a Buick, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I just got that thing. I think I got it for what, $4,000. I worked at the chicken factory for about a day, and I bought that thing with my whole paycheck. So I just got that maybe about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so why would you store your clothes in that area? Because, I mean, you got a pretty big car, your clothes weren't even there. I mean, what else would you have business behind the dispenser for? What else would it be used for?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I've used that machine for storage of multiple sorts.
Multiple sorts. So you used it for clothing. What else do you use it for?
I'm assuming you're asking because he found something. Is that right?
No, just wondering, because we want to make sure there's nothing in the water dispenser. I mean, what else would you put behind the water dispenser? I'm just only asking because the victim was there, you were there, the guy was there. I mean, I pretty much asked those two already. I just want to know from you.
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I have used it for drugs before.
For drugs
But,
before? What kind of drugs?
I mean, anything. Meth, coke, weed. Whenever I slept in that park, so I don't keep it on me, I put it back there before.
I see. Okay. So now, Mr. Johnson, now that I think we're both on the same page. I think you know, and I know why we're both talking about this now, right? Because let's put it this way, man. You already told me that you do meth, and not saying that's a terrible and a very, I'm not saying that's like a cardinal sin. I mean, is it against the law? Sure. Is it something I would want to see you do? No. But is it a cardinal sin? No. But at the end of the day, you tell me that you've been doing meth. You tell me that you use that water dispenser for many things. And you tell me that you store your clothes in there. And then you put some drugs in there. So now that's where I can kind of come to you and tell you what I saw. I saw methamphetamine sitting right inside of the water that was in the water dispenser. So why would you put methamphetamine in the water dispenser then?
I mean, like I said, if I don't have it on me, then I can't get caught with it, right?
Well, you admitted to me just now that you did. I didn't read you under the Miranda. So there's that. Technically, you could be taken in for it, but you realize that caused another person to be sick from it, right?
I really didn't mean for that to happen. I don't even see how it got into the water, like the water system. Whenever I put it back there, I just put it back along where all the wires and stuff are. I really didn't mean for that to happen to that man.
Well, that's where you would want to kind of ask yourself, or at least tell me beforehand. I mean, I was actually talking with you for that matter. Why not tell me about the entire thing from the first place? Why not tell me that, hey, just so you know, I may have screwed. I mean, because it sounds like before I even talked to you about it, you seemed like you happened to know about it, that I discovered something back there. So why not tell me this in the first place? Because it was involving the water dispenser, and you clearly said to me even that you found the water, or you found him getting water from the water dispenser, or you said that there was one nearby. So why not say this to me much earlier?
Yeah, to be honest, man, I'm scared. I didn't want to go to jail again. I've been to jail too many times to go back. Also, the only reason I came, I kind of figured y'all knew because I saw the police officer and that young man reaching behind the machine, and I only assumed that they discovered what I had back there. So I figured something was going to happen. So I wanted to come because I figured something was going to happen where I was going to get caught up. I was worried about that dude. I want to know how he is.
He from the sounds of it, sounds like he's doing well. Seems like they were able to replenish, or at least take out whatever was in this one it was in his system at the time. So that's good for him. What we had discovered when we actually took when the CSI actually took the water dispenser, they found a good 5 grams of methamphetamine. And it was literally just floating on top of the water. So I guess wherever you had put it, maybe you didn't realize you put it on top of the water, but that's literally where you had put it. And therefore, when he poured his water from the water dispenser, it had caused the water to be all foggy and it caused him to become ill because of the situation, to the point where it could even be considered ODing on that situation, and whatnot. So I really appreciate that you come clean about this, sir. It's good that you do, because there could have been worser consequences to it. But it appears that you came to at least talk about it. You want to know how the guy was doing. So that's a good thing on you. And pretty much at this point, man, can I say that you're scot-free? Not necessarily. I have to do my job as a law enforcement officer, and I would have to take you into custody. You understand that, right?
I understand. I really have a question.
Mhm.
I'm tired of doing drugs. Is there any kind of program y'all can put me in to help me get off of this?
Most certainly, man. There's a lot. LSPD, the LSPD, they don't really have. They have numbers for rehabilitation centers where you can actually contact them and see how to get off of drug use and whatnot. And I can always provide you that phone number towards the very end of our conversation if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like that.
Most certainly. Additionally, too, when I give you that number, there's also a phone at the Bolingbroke Penitentiary where you can actually call that number, and they would actually let you use the payphone there to contact them and whatnot. And that's a good maneuver on you too, Mr. Johnson, because as you can see, drugs hurt other people, man. I mean, you saw it firsthand, or rather, you see it firsthand. You hear it firsthand. It's definitely a damaging factor to many families, definitely a damaging factor to many people. So it's good that you're wanting to get some help from this, man. And my last question to you is, when you saw us near the water dispenser, what intrigued you to not come to me in the first place? Or rather, like, what intrigued you to not maybe come to me after we checked out the water dispenser? You never really thought much of it, or what happened there?
I was scared. Whenever I talked to you and you let me go, and I ended up seeing that water dispenser being looked at, I figured I had enough time to get away. I saw that y'all tried to contact me, so I ended up just contacting y'all before it got worse and got escalated.
I understand. Okay. All right. Fantastic. All right. Just give me 1 second. Now, Mr. Johnson, not judging you based on you being, you tell me that you're homeless, which I understand, and I'm sorry to see you in that condition. Meth is I think you and I both would know, meth is a very expensive drug. Who would you happen to get it from?
Man, I just get it from some locals around here, man.
From locals?
Yes, whoever I can get it from, nobody in particular.
You wouldn't happen to get it from any kind of organizations who would be involved in organized crime? Nothing like that, right?
Oh no, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. So just literally just locals?
Yeah, just locals, and if any random civilians have any, I'll buy it off of them. As far as I know, they're not organized.
I see. Okay, so they're just random drug peddlers, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
How much would you say you've bought in terms of methamphetamine? I mean, I found 5 grams from the machine. That's what CSI had collected. But how much would you say or how long have you kind of been in this business with methamphetamine for? I mean, you said you've been in it for quite some time, but how long would you say?
Oh, I'm pretty old, so probably going on 15, 20 years of drug use.
I see. Okay. All right. Now, do you have one person you mainly just get it from, or is it a variety of people that you usually just pick it up from?
I'll pick it up from a variety of people. To be honest with you, man, most of the time I just go around asking if somebody's got drugs.
Really? Okay. And do you have a purpose? I mean, not saying this in a bad way, but I'm just wondering, just out of curiosity, because everyone has their own things for drug use, right? What do you use meth for? Is it more for, do you use it just out of fun? Do you use it to sell or anything like that? I mean, you said you smoke it, but like, do you use it to sell anything by any chance?
No, I don't sell it. If I sold that, I wouldn't be homeless, man. That's why I use this, because I'm homeless, life's rough, I'm down my luck. It became an addiction at this point, so it's not even fun. It's miserable.
Mm-hmm. And given that it's such an expensive drug, I mean, like you just said yourself, if you purchased it or if you sold it, you'd be a pretty rich man, which I would agree. Now, how would you suppose you would buy it, given the money that you say that it would be pretty hard to at least, or how would you buy it, given that you know that it's such an expensive drug? How can you buy it? Like, where do you get the money from?
Now that I got a car, I basically just go and do my go work chicken, and buy what I can with that. No, I don't. No, like I said, I do a multitude of drugs. Most of the time, I can't even get meth, to be honest. That stuff's so expensive, so I buy coke, buy weed, or whatever I can get my hands on.
I see. So once meth is kind of out of the equation, you go for other drugs, pretty much.
Yeah, I go for kind of any escape.
I see. Okay. And how do you consume meth? Do you smoke it out of a pipe? Smoke it out of a bong? How do you do it?
I smoke it out of a pipe.
Of a pipe?
Rose pipe.
All right. Have you ever been arrested for methamphetamine before?
I'm sure I have in the past.
You have? Okay.
I've been arrested for a lot of things.
I understand. Okay. Okay, Mr. Johnson. I guess that's all the questions I have for you. Anything you have for me, sir?
No, sir.
All right, man. If you could just go ahead and do me a favor, go ahead and face the wall for me.
Alrighty.
I will try to tell the judge that you did tell me some good information today. All right. I appreciate the honesty and whatnot. It was very, very good of you. Actually, sir, because it's a tight space, you may actually want to go over there so you don't have that little Delta Sam problem.
Alright.
All right, Mr. Johnson. At this time, you are going to be placed under arrest. Okay. Is there anything on you that I should find?
I don't got nothing. Why would I come to the police station with
Right.
illegal?
I figured. Okay. Now your car won't be searched, but it will just be towed. Okay, so we will have to call a tow for it. And we'll advise you where that's being taken to.
All right, that's fine. How long do you think the judge is going to give me?
Well, you know what? I will have to find out about that. I'm not sure what the judge would give you, but I know that we do have a sheet that will tell us how much you'd be sent out for. There's no really predicted time, if you will. So we'll have to kind of see on that one. All right, sir. I'm gonna go and put you in this cell, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna process a couple of paperwork, and then I'll be right with you. Okay?
All right, that sounds good.
Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. All right, actually, I'm just gonna put you right over here. Just continue to face the wall. I'll let you know when to come back to me, and then we can get you out those handcuffs. Okay?
All righty.
All right, come on back.
Frank 104, to the arresting officers, are both the individuals a redhead? Because that's what this guy is saying.
All right, I'll be right back with you, Mr. Johnson. Just hang tight, okay?
All right.
The victim over here that was shot at is saying the two guys that shot at him, or the one guy that shot at him, was with an accomplice that had both of them were redheads, is what he's saying. I'll try to get an outfit.
All right, cool. So we'll be good with that. Awesome. I don't see any other reason to type anything else.
Delta 83, I'll be on my way to LB Grove Street to check cameras.
All right. Okie doke, Mr. Johnson.
Delta 81, Delta 83.
Do you need anything to drink or eat?
The transaction of the Skyline took place at the
No,
LTD
I'm
gas
all right.
station.
You're alright?
The-
Okay. So here's the
the
deal,
arrest
sir.
being
So
my
you
car
are
was
going to
the
be
one that
receiving
was
3
trying to
charges
sell
today,
the car,
okay?
so
And
everything
it's
should
just
take
again
place
under
within
the
10
law based on what happened. And again, I will put in a word for the judge that you did come down to the station and pretty much you turned yourself in, like you said you did. So it's gonna be. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Oh, I was just agreeing. I was saying, yeah, I did just try to turn myself in.
That's a good thing, sir. And like I said, I will provide you that phone number, which I do have. So your charges are going to be possession of a controlled
Frank 104
substance,
to the arresting officers.
maintaining
One of the individuals
a
named Jonathan Bell.
place for the purpose of distribution. And it's not necessarily that you distribute it; it's more of storing
His Black Emperor here is also going to be involved.
any kind of drugs or paraphernalia, which in this case it was going to be the controlled substance of methamphetamine.
Tango 62, I copy.
And it's also going to be reckless endanger in the misdemeanor degree, okay? Because technically what you did could create substantial risk, or is a substantial risk for another individual, okay?
I understand.
Alright, sir. I'm glad we were able to find out about this sooner
Delta
than
81,
later.
Tango 60, are you still on scene
Do you have
right
any
now?
questions regarding your charges?
All 21 with you at your car.
That's it. I fully understand.
Awesome, sir. Okay, and I'm just going to get that phone number for you. I attached on the clipboard. Here you go, sir. This is a drug prevention call sheet. Alright, I want to provide this to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir. And let's see here. So you will be getting time served, okay? Basically meaning that you are going to be serving half the time. So that means that right now your charges would have stacked up to 900 days in jail, but it would now be 450. Now, you can pay a set of fines to make that 225 days, or rather a fine that would make that 225 days. It's going to be for $350. So, would you like to pay that fine of $350 to get a 225-day jail sentence, or would you prefer just to stick with the 450?
I think I can afford that.
Okay, there you are, sir. And I'm going to hand you a slip just so you can sign that document. All right? Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
There you are. Here you are. And if you could, here's a pen as well, by the way.
Okay.
And just go and sign on the bottom right there. It's just basically acknowledging that you paid for the fines in order to get a reduced jail sentence.
There you go.
Thank you very much, sir. And any questions, any comments or concerns, sir?
Oh, that's it.
All right, Mr. Johnson. I hope to meet you on better circumstances, sir. And hopefully everything works out with stopping the addiction that you got from methamphetamine, sir.
I thank you for that.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Good luck, and Bolingbroke will be coming to get you to take you to the to the local jail over at Bolingbroke. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. There we go. Nice. All right, cool. So we're gonna be done with that. It was a pretty interesting investigation too. Brought to an interrogation, and by the way, this interrogation took place actually 3 days, 3 to 4 days after the primary incident. Just so you know, that's why I look pretty different.
Yeah.